I see you, Melvin. Angie, hi, CK. We got, always got company here. My shirt is just covered with cat hairs. So, how's everybody doing? Happy, wonderful Wednesday. Janet won't be here. Tina won't be here. I don't know about Julie Topaz. I hope a cola shows up. Oh, that reminds me. I got to go over here and let me get another link here. Hang on. I hear you, baby. Let me get a link here. Okay. All right. Hi, Ray. Hi, Tori. Hi, Arlene. So I did get a bunch more of the stamps in. You're gonna have to move, baby. You have to go over there because you're gonna unplug me. You'll unplug me. Then let me just move this out of the way. Here. So she can have a little more space. There you go. All right, now she's happy. Um, I got some more stamped images in. I covered up all the addresses. And so we'll show those. And hi, Raul. Who else am I missing? Starla. So, hey, hello, everybody. Good morning. Don't eat the lights. Don't eat the lights. You're going to have to be getting down. One big hello. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry your hand hurts, Arlene. Yeah, just one big hello. Hi, Pamela. Pamela, I sent you out something yesterday. Let me get a sip of my lemon water. I know Rachel's not here yet, but my ASMR for the morning. Deb E. Let's see who else. Linda Renz. Okay, I muted my cough. I still got a little bit of pollen residue. Hubster's better. He went to work today. I think the pollen is just really getting to everybody. Oh, well, I know it is. Hi, Kimberly, Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Angie. Okay, craft away. Hopefully, a lot of us are crafting away. I do have a Barbie haul. If y'all missed it, I'll show the video that I posted on Instagram. And I got pictures and a video. And then Selena sent me a bunch of clothes. Vintage that she found in an estate sale. And I already posted, and I'll show the scene. I already made my Friday St. Patrick's Day Barbie photography. And for those of you that are here, Raul, I see Christopher, which, by the way, guys, I'm going to be on Christopher's show at 2 p.m. Eastern today. I'm going to be on Christopher's show. I think this is his link, and I'll post it every now and then. Let's see, paste. Is that right? I hope that's it. My mods are all taking the day off. Hopefully Picola will show up, but I believe that's Christopher's channel right there. So y'all grab it. I'm going to be on his channel. He's an awesome artist and comic book artist and just all around mixed media artist. So I'm going to be on his show. I already have a plan. I'm going to be working on a portrait. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to go over there at 2 p.m. to see it. So, yeah. Thanks, Raul. And let's see, Missy, Maseki. What time is it in the Netherlands, Maseki? Is it, let's see, it's 8:30 here, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. It's about 12:30 or 1:30 in the afternoon. Hi, sister. How you doing? I love your good mornings. Uh, okay, that's all right. CK, we'll be recording. Let's see. Hi. Oh, there's Rachel. Good morning, Rachel. ASMR morning. I like to do my morning ASMR for Rachel. So no, don't get over near the keyboard, baby. Let's see. Hi, Kimberly. So y'all know I like to try to say good morning, or in this case, good afternoon. Yeah, y'all are like a month later, aren't y'all? Y'all in Europe, don't y'all like do your spring forward like a month later than we do? Oh, good grief, baby. So I did think I would finish working on this today if we have time. I put it in the title, Steampunk Coloring. So I've already done the marker and I started doing color pencil shading on it. We'll see how far we get. I'm going to get the hiccups now from my water. But I am going to show the stamp sets that came in. I did get a Hobby Lobby yarn haul. I'm going to show that and Barbies. So I'm just going to go ahead and right now, guys, for the guys here, I'm going to throw down some man cards. Going to throw down those man cards because it's going to be a girly day. How'd you like that little accent I put on? It's going to be a girly day. A girly day. Hi, Shelly. Yes, clouds settle down. Exactly. No, you can't go over to the keyboard. They love to want to try to get on the keyboard, which is like literally right there. So yeah, we'll be throwing down man cards today. Yes, a yarn haul. I'm talking your language. All right, Shelly. Let's see. Yeah, man cards in the room. Let's see who else. Tori, hit those. Thank you, Tori. And so glad to have you back, Tori. Tori's in Ireland and she's had health issues for like probably more than a year, like probably pre-COVID. But she's back and y'all keep her in your prayers. And yeah. Hi, Starbucks. Starbuck, I haven't seen you around lately either. Good to see you. I hope you're all right. Like to check on our peeps. So if y'all are interested in doing the stamp, you still have some time to get the stamp. So if there's my PO box, it's in the community tab, and also my PO box and email are always in the about me section. Hi, CNP. Oh my gosh, I got to show CNP's newest coloring. I saw it this morning. Hang on. IG. Cat and paste. There she is. Look at these last two that she's done, guys. And y'all, let me turn off the overhead light. Always forget that overhead light until I stream. Look, you like that, Malibu? Look at her coloring. And there are two circular ones there. So that's this one. You'll have to go over there, look at cat and paste _. Oh, get to the other one. There's the other one. She does amazing coloring. So go follow Cat and Paste and look at her amazing coloring. I mean, look, people. This one's got 570 views. This one's got, she just posted that one, 328. Everybody loves Cat and Paste coloring. Go follow her. Just saying. No excuses. Hi, Edwin. Good to see you. And Edwin's back to doing readings. Y'all know he's done, he did the Lord of the Rings a few times. I love the Lord of the Rings. Anytime Edwin does a Lord of the Rings reading, I'm there. So it's good to see you. Hi, Jenny, if she's in the background. Say hi to the missus. I hope y'all are settling in. It's always good to see you, Edwin. If y'all don't follow Edwin's channel, let me just go over there real quick, just so y'all can recognize him and hear his voice real quick. Hang on. Hang on. Let me look up Middle Earth. I'm just gonna put it on my. Let's see. Is it Middle? I think I find you just by Edwin. I think. Let's see. I'm gonna find it. There he is. Middle Earth Story Time. Here's where he did the Lord of the Rings. That was a year ago. Let's find something. Let's see. Let's go to live. He's reading My Side of the Mountain now, but I want y'all to see some Lord of the Rings. Let's see if I can. And I hope that what you call it. His name slipped my mind. Edwin. We'll be back to drawing with you too. Let's see here. Let me see if I can turn this.
The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Let me get the glare.
By J.R.R. Tolkien. Let me take a moment and say hello to our
Flash
audience who is watching live.
He draws while Edwin reads.
Well.
Let me forward it.
Stone. They
the
felt
camera is so
was closing about them, but they did not quite lose heart. They still remembered the hopeful view they had of the line of the road ahead. They still knew in which direction it lay. In any case, they now had so great a dislike for that hollow straw.
The glare! And I turned off the overhead light.
He wavered, groping in his pocket, and then thought with himself again. And as he did so, the arm crept near. Suddenly resolve hardened in him, and he seized a short sword that lay beside.
So y'all have to go follow Middle Earth Story Time if you look up Edwin Boyette and you'll find it. So yeah. Let's see, who else am I missing? I love to shout people out. I love to shout people out and get y'all to go follow new people that you may not have thought to follow, whether it's artists, storytellers like Edwin. Let's see. Scrolling. Hi, Terry Brett. Let's see, who else am I missing? Scrolling. Yeah, Flash. Elrod. I was trying to think of Elrod. That's his name, and he is also on Instagram. Let me show y'all Elrod on Instagram because he has amazing art. I've bought some of his art. Let's see. And he draws while Edwin. Here's a good one here. He'll draw while, here's some from the Lord of the Rings. Bilbo right there. So he has some amazing art. So go follow Elrod. He's the artist that draws while Edwin is reading. There's my little Snapdragon. Pacola, you're the only mod today. You are the only mod today. Janet and Tina both have appointments, and unless Julie pops in, depending on her work schedule. So Pacola, I'm going to post later today. I am going to be on Christopher's live stream. There's his link, Pacola. There's Christopher's link to his channel. I'm going to be on at 2 p.m. Eastern today. And I'm going to be drawing a portrait. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Not you, but in particular. Oh, thank you, Pacola. And she also posted Edwin's channel. Thank you. So I'm going to be on Christopher's channel at 2 Eastern. He's in London, Ontario, Canada, and he's an awesome mixed media artist and comic artist, and he's also on Instagram. So hopefully y'all will come over there and see what I'll be drawing and see what Christopher will be drawing. Let's see. All right. So I am going to try. We'll see how much time we have. I put it in the title that I'm going to work on this. This will be like, if I have time, I will try to get this posted. I will try to get this posted by Friday. I'm still working on it. I just got my pencils here, and I had my other pencils here, but had to move them because Malibu needed some space. So I do want to show the Happy Mail that I got for the stamp set swap. So I'm going to show that. And then let me go ahead and show you a couple of pictures real quick. Xandra sent me, gosh, Sandra, don't follow me if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen this already. Let me turn up the volume here. All right. So this is what Xandra sent me this week. Ready?
Oh my gosh. Xandra, did you have every Barbie in the world? Thank you so much for sending me all of this family.
So she sent me all those Barbies from her that she and Abby had. And then let me go to my photos. Selena she went to an estate sale, and she found all these clothes, these vintage clothes. Now, some of them are kind of wrinkled and stuff because they were in bags. I can't even tell you, this is 3 deep. All this down here is 3 deep in clothes. And so that's another, this was one of I love this Barbie photographer. This is the one that I bought the hoodies from. And this was one of her photography. So she was out in the snow. She's in Poland. She is out in the snow photographing this. And me and another one of her friends said, oh my gosh, she just fell over. She had her propped up, right, to take a photograph. And she fell over in the snow. I said, oh my gosh, it looked like she took an arrow. I love Barbie photography. So anyway, Selena sent all the clothes. So I know. Let me show you one thing real quick. Let's see if I can, let me back the camera out as far as I can. I'm going to give y'all I think it is backed out. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek of what I'm posting on Friday. Friday is St. Patrick's Day. I already did the scene. Let's see if I can move this up here. All right. So I'm going to move this up here, and I'll take the camera off. Here's my Barbie room. So there they are. Well, I don't know if I have to take the camera. Yeah, maybe I do. Let me see here. Let me unhook the cord. I don't want to unplug myself, but here, let's see what we can do. So here, this is the scene that I put together. I put this together for St. Patrick's Day. And this dress is one of the dresses that Selena sent me. Now, this is me and Hubster. Anytime there's glasses, like that's me and Hubster. And of course, the cats. There's 1 cat, 2 cats. And I ironed and put this crinoline under the dress there. So this is going to be my Barbie photography for St. Patrick's Day. So the dress turned out so good. It's ironed, right? It's so cute. And I used a little shawl from Carol. And then there's Hubster. And he has a tux. The tux was in Selena's clothes as well. So yeah, there we go. So the furniture Denise got me for Christmas, she ordered it off of Etsy. And I love that it's white because look, I put this grass here because I can do any color room with that, with the white furniture. So, all right, let me hang y'all back up on the yardstick. Y'all are just hanging from a yardstick up here. And let me put the cord back up. So yeah, that will be posted on Friday on Instagram and Facebook. All right. So there's that. So it's going to be a lot of, let's see, let me move the camera back up, my legs there, or let's just move this back. There we go. All right. So again, throwing down the man cards today. Thank you, Angie. Thanks, guys. I didn't see y'all's comments, but I think y'all liked it. So yeah, so before we get started on anything, I want to go ahead and do the mail. If y'all want to know more about the stamped image swap, it's in the community tab. And so let's go ahead and open these. Okay, so this one's from Linda and Tim. And so I did put their envelopes, their return envelopes are back in there. And I did cover up the addresses. And she said, thanks for doing the swap. She sent some extra stamps. And look, this. I love this. So they're just little images. I just said, I'm going to send out my hand carved ones, but I told everybody just stamp or carve or whatever you want to do. Just add color to them. So these are from Linda and Timothy. And so cute, Linda. I haven't seen Linda here this morning. Some she did on different book papers and tissue papers. But when you get these images, whether they're big, small, detailed, not detailed, they're all going to be, let me go ahead and zoom in one here. They're all going to be very inspirational. They're going to be inspirational, right? So I just love these. So thank you, Linda, for participating. And everybody that sends in 10, and they'll end up, I say you'll get 9 back, but I'm going to add more on my own. So you'll get at least 10 back. And then I just put everything back in the original envelope until I swap them out so that nothing gets, misplaced or whatever. All right. The next one is from Arlene, and Arlene is here. And Arlene goes, don't send me any back. Just forward them on to somebody else. But I am going to send her something. So Arlene gets something, whether she likes it or not. So, so she just has all different, some are on, look, this is on some graph paper, some little tags, and she colored them all in. They're all colored in. So they're just so inspirational to see all different types of images. It's inspirational. That's what we're doing it for. And speaking of inspirational, I do have my bag here. Let me finish doing the mail first, but if anybody wants me to pull them 3 prompts out of my bag of prompts, let me know. Oh my gosh, Terry Brett, some others. One, I think it was Terry, wrote a poem. There's a couple people that have done them. I'll have to see if I can find my tag me, where they tag me. But oh my gosh, they're so good. I don't know if Terry Brett, are you here? Terry Brett wrote a poem. And here's one from Ann Lar. Again, I'm keeping their envelopes on the inside there. So Ann Lar sent me a nice note, and she put all hers on tea bags. Well, not all of them, but tea dyed papers and tea bags. Look, these are tea bags that she's opened up and stamped on, and then these are tea dyed papers. Awesome, Anne. Look at that one. Oh my gosh, I love them all. I love all of them because they're all so inspirational. Also inspirational. I don't know if these look hand carved, and Aunt Terry Brett said, I borrowed Janet's prompts. They were so good. The poem was so good. Y'all go follow Terry Brett on IG. Go look at her poem. Hi, Flo. Judy. Oh, there's Anne. Anne, did you carve these? These 2 right here. Did you hand carve these, Anne? I know they're hand carved, but here's another one. Look at the little gnome. Oh my gosh, I love that little gnome. I bet she hand carved those. I want to wait and see if she answers. They're all so good. Look at this. Look at the there's a Japanese name for this kind of fish printing. I forget what it's called, but Japanese will ink their fish and print them. That's what that reminds me of. And she said she did hand carve those. Awesome, Anne. Awesome. And of course, they're on brown paper, so they're in color. All right. So thank you, Anne. Y'all are so awesome. Let me make sure my Everything gets put back in. Let's see. I know, right, Tori? Aren't they good? All right, so let's see. Next, we have Teresa, Teresa Nair, and let me make sure that her envelope is put back in because I don't want any addresses showing. My address is the P.O. box there, so. And she sent me a nice note, and look at all these. Look at all these. I think she kind of watercolored these. So they're awesome. Look. I love them all. So thank you, Teresa, for participating. There's some stamps. Acorn, schematics of an acorn. So Timmy. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for partaking in the swap. Okay, hang on. Get their envelopes back in. I keep everything together in the original envelope until I swap them out. That way nothing gets, confused. I know, right? All right. And this one is, I keep wanting to say Aunt Beck, but it's Beck's Creations. This one's Beck's Creations. And she sent me one of her cards. She sent me a nice note and a card. And all these are in little, let me take some out. This is her. Let me put this back in there. Let me take these out so I can show them. And Aunt Beck, if you happen to be around here, tell me. Let me know because I have something I want to give you if you're around. I mean, I'm going to give it to you anyway, but I just want to let you see if you're around. I will tell you. Okay, so let's see. All right, so she has all these there, and I don't even know what kind of paper that's on, but it's these are very different. I'm not sure how she did this technique. And I usually watch a lot of Beck's stuff, but I don't know that I've ever seen her do this technique. If it's on, it doesn't look like jelly print, but maybe it's or jelly plated. These are awesome, Beck. Oh, look at that one. They're so good. So cool. And then she sent these little cats. Oh my gosh. It kind of does look jelly printed, doesn't it, Raul? But I'm not sure. So I wish you would pop in. If anybody sees Aunt Beck pop in, let me know because I want to say something to her. All right, let's put this back in the card. Let's put it back in the envelope. Aren't they all awesome, guys? All right, next we have Beth Schuler. Let me put her envelope back in the envelope. The self-addressed stamped envelopes. Okay, let's see what Beck. Thank you for hosting a swap. And it's pressed flower cards, like a flower card. Pressed flowers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Beth. There's Julie. Hi, Julie. It's just you and Picola today, Julie. So I'm glad you're here as long as you can be here, of course, because I know you work. But Janet and Tina both have appointments today, so they couldn't be here, which, that happens. So thanks for popping in. So these are Beth's, and she put hers on. I think they're papers. Yeah, they're papers, which gives it the color. I just want some kind of color in them. So these are awesome. Thank you, Beth, for participating. I like that one. And sending me the extra card. So y'all know you send in 10 and I say you get 9 back because I keep one, but I will I'm gonna send more to y'all too. So you'll get at least 10 back and probably some stickers and some tickets and some goodies. So all right. I can't overpack the envelopes because y'all send self-addressed stamped envelopes. I can't send more than your postage. Well, I guess I could put enough extra postage. Right? I haven't seen Beth here, but those are pretty, right, Bacola? All right. Next is Lynn Madden. And Lynn sent, there's her envelope is still in there. Sent a card, extra postage, a nice note. And let's see what Lynn's done here. I love it. And she signed them. Oh, I love this one. Isn't that cool? It looks like a stained glass window. And this looks like it's on jelly plated deli paper. I know, right, Rachel? Everybody has until the first week of April. I'll give everybody, whatever the first week of April ends in. And this one, that's very cool. I don't know how she did some of these. That's like a double, it's like paper on the paper and then stamped. There's a frog. And see that one too. It's paper on paper. I'm not sure how she did this technique. Very cool. A mermaid. Some designs. Very cool. I love it. So thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you for the stamps. Everything gets kept in their packs until I swap them out. Linda, I know, Linda. Thank you. And Timothy, I just showed yours too in case you missed it. So thank you, Lynn, for sending that. And Linda, you and Timothy. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Flo. Flo's such an encourager. Thank you, Flo. So let's see what else. So I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. I do scrub back through my chat. I do especially try to, if there's any new people that come in, I do try to go find their channels. And as long as they have content, I don't follow people that don't have content because it's like, if you post something, I'll follow you. So as long as if you're a creative. Okay, get some more water here. All right, so next, and don't forget, here, let me post this again. Where's my page? There it is. Don't forget, at 2:00, I'm going to be on Christopher's stream, 2 p.m. I told Hubster the same. He comes home for lunch. He's here, for about less than an hour, but he comes home for lunch. I said, well, I'm going to be streaming from 2 to 4. He doesn't get home till like 4:35. And I said, he goes, oh, you're going to have a busy day, aren't you? Streaming. All right. Before we get, I want to show my yarn haul from Hobby Lobby, but does anybody want 3 prompts before we get started? I will pull 3 prompts. Please let Denise know I have my saw. She wanted to be here today, but her office is moving to a new building, and they have to get the heat fixed and a couple other things in the building. And of course, she's in charge of everything. She couldn't make it. She is going to try to come down on Sunday, but I don't know if she'll be able to spend the night for Monday. That's still up in the air. So we'll see. But Denise really loves streaming with us, guys. I mean, it really is one of the highlights of her life is to stream with y'all. She loves you guys. And so I know she wants to be streaming with us again soon. So I will let her know, Rachel, that you got your slippers on. Hello, Carolyn Blythe. Hello, Carolyn. I don't think I've met you. Good morning. Yes, new real estate for the real estate office. Yeah. Let's see. So does anybody somebody say just give me a me if you want 3 before we I'll do it periodically, or if I see you, put it in caps if you're talking to me. So I know you're talking to me because everybody chats and talks through the whole show, which I love. I love everybody to interact with themselves. Let's see. Thank you, Pacola, my little snapdragon. Let's see. Yeah, we are great about promoting people, but don't just come in here just to promote, come in here and enjoy the chat and this is an art and craft show, so you want to have something in common with us, or at least enjoy watching that. uh yeah, no, right, Julie. So let's see. You want 3, Carolyn? Okay. So the idea is just whatever 3 things I pick, whatever inspires you, if it's just 1, 2, or 3, but it's to kind of recombine things and make you think outside the box. Okay. Nutcracker, those wooden guys at Christmas. Let's put some, they're falling out. Let's get them all back in the bag. There we go. All right. Nutcracker, the moon, and well, there's another one there. And the ocean. There we go. Nutcracker, ocean, and moon. There's your 3. Okay. Hi, Anne. Annie Tanner. All right, so there you go. If y'all and I won't put these back in the bag until later, because that way nobody gets the duplicates. But if y'all want, just let me know throughout the show that you want prompts. Just put in prompts and caps, and I'll pull you 3. All right, so Hobby Lobby. I always try to go to Hobby Lobby on Tuesday. It's almost like they expect me to come visit them on Tuesdays. Actually, I get out of the house on Tuesdays and either Thursday or Friday. Those are these days I get out of the house. And then I'll go to the bookstore, go up and see Denise or something on Saturday. We get out a little on the weekends, but during the week, I usually only get out Tuesday and then either Thursday or Friday, depending on the weather and which day I need to get mail out. Or pick up mail. So yesterday, and I go to the grocery store, I go to Chick-fil-A and get me a Chick-fil-A biscuit, and I go to Hobby Lobby and the post office. So that's my Tuesdays. I'm very predictable. But I'm also very consistent in our streams. I try to be anyway. All right. So at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I walked the whole store, see what they got. The stamp, everything's being moved around. The stamp area, the Tim Holt section, the paper, the single papers are all now on the back wall. They're moving everything around. So I don't know if they're downsizing, they're making room for new stuff, but everything in that section, the paper stamping section, is being changed up. So there's really nothing over there from the last post that I made of the Hobby Lobby haul a couple weeks ago. But over in the yarn section, things are coming down. Things are being marked down. So these are, and I've bought a few of these before, not these exact ones. Well, one of them I think I've bought before, but the rest of them I've not bought before. They're normally like this one. Let's see. This one is normally $8.99, marked down to $2.24. So and these are all in the yarn bee section. They're very the yarn bees are they're the most expensive yarns at Hobby Lobby that I found. They're the most expensive yarns. Let's see. Oh, watch this channel. I get many ideas. Oh, thank you, Denise, sir. Thank you for watching. I know I pronounced that wrong. Hi, Shaz. So this one, and that comes with all these colors. I got 2 of these. They were normally $8.99 for $2.24. So I got those. And then I got these 4 hanks. I think they're not really skeins. You have, and these are kind of, I don't know if you've ever balled yarn before, taking it and have to make a ball of yarn, but yeah, so you have to unhook, untwist the hanks, and then it's best if you have somebody hold it so you can just do it quick. But these were normally $12.99, $15.99, $12.99, and $14.99. So anywhere from $12.99 to $14.99, they were marked down to $3.24. So these were marked down to $3.24 from $12 to $14 to $15. So, but aren't they just so yummy? They're like ice cream. Look at this one. Isn't it just like an ice cream? I love these colors. So I know, right, Riri? And hi, Riri. Y'all keep Riri in your prayers for, and I'm not going to talk about her personal health issues, but y'all keep Riri in your prayers. Y'all that personally know her situation. But yeah, keep Riri in your prayers. Hi, R. Are you making me want to come? Well, if you want to spend $3 or $3 to $4 for a hank of one of these, but they're just so pretty. Look at that. They had more colors. They had tons of them. And I left some for other people. So, and I am giving a couple of these away too. So, but that was all my Hobby Lobby haul. Other than what I just showed you, the Barbie photography room, those little hats and the little 4-leaf clovers and the stuff that I got for that. And then I also bought a bunch of Easter stuff to do a Barbie photography for spring Easter. So, but I'm not going to show y'all that stuff. It's on sale for their normal 40% off because they clearance out the holiday stuff. So anyway, yeah. So Friday I will show the Barbie photography St. Patrick's Day scene. And then I got a bunch of Easter stuff to do Barbie photography for Easter spring. Let's see. Really? Oh my gosh, Shelly. I just now see that I only go on Tuesdays unless I really, really need something. So last week, that yarn was not on sale. And they were all over there marking things down when I was over there on Tuesday, yesterday. So let's see. Have you seen Blythe? Yes, I have seen the Blythe doll photography. Don't make me. Don't make me. I don't have time for Blythe dolls, but they are very, very good. If you've not seen them, let me see if I can pick that off of. Let me pick that off of Instagram. Hang on. Lyth. I'm not sure if it's under Blythe photography, Blythe doll. Let me just try that. Blythe doll. If it's under photography, I follow a bunch of them, so I see it. But no, not that one. Let's see. Well, I'm not sure which one to look up because there's like maybe Dolly Custom. Well, those are just faces. I like the ones where there's scenes. Let's try another one. Well, I'm not finding the one I want. But if y'all don't know Blythe dolls, these are the Blythe dolls. Those ones with the big eyes and big heads. Oh, today or no, Shaz. I started on time, 8:30. Remember, spring forward. It would have been 7:30. It would have been 7:30 last week. But anyway, they're really here's a good one. There's one like that. See? And they do the same thing that I do with the Barbie doll photography, but they do it with the Blythe dolls. So, yeah. Okay. Hi, Journey. Let me get a sip of water, and I'm going to show y'all a few of the things, the Barbies. I can't show them all. I showed you that video I posted on Instagram. Oh my gosh. And I've not straightened them up, brushed their hair. Zandra took them all out of the attic and sent them to me. And then Selena sent me a bunch. Selena are Amore Fabrique Selena, which I do need to do another fabric giveaway. I don't know if we'll have time today. Another fabric giveaway. I don't know. Has anybody got their fabric giveaways from the last week yet? Have you got them in? I don't expect that the internationals have, but anyway, so I did take my doll. Here, let me just take her out of the ring setting. I did take one of Selena's dresses, Here's me on St. Patrick's Day. I ironed the dress, and you can tell it's vintage. It's faded fabric and it's vintage, but I did put a slip under her and green shoes, and I always have glasses on mine. I did put a little shamrock there. Then this is the shawl from Carol's the wedding dress. Although we're not saying sister's wearing the wedding dress. But that's the shawl from the wedding dress. And of course, I put ribbons on the cats, put hats on. These hats were on picks, they're for like flower arrangements, they're on a stick. And I cut the sticks off and they fit her just perfectly. So this is one of the dresses that came from Selena. You can see, isn't that pretty? So yeah, she's in the room setting. She's in the room setting with the hubster. All right, so let me show you a few. Let me show y'all a few of the Barbies and again, man cards that that Scraps to Beauty Zandra sent. Let's see. Hello, Carolyn. Anybody else I missed? Color with Cammy. I got the fabric, Dee Dee. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I do miss some of the chat. That's for sure. I do go back and scrub through the chat to see what I miss, but obviously I'm going to miss, some chat. Okay. So one of the things that Zandra sent was the Marilyn Monroe doll. And she's a hot mess. Just saying. She needs some grooming. They all need some grooming. Just saying. But look how real her face looks. She's got the little mole and everything. So in a velvet dress. I'm not going to get into too much, I'm just going to kind of show them real quick. I'm going to just throw some out here. Some of the ones that are kind of different. So these were Abby. This is so funny. This is the second batch of Barbies that Zandra sent me. She said that Abby, her daughter, Abby was never into Barbies. She said, you would think that I would have realized that after the first 5. You would thought that the first 5, she liked their hair. I'm going to use them, fix them up. I've got different ones for different projects. And, these are going to be turning into a lot of you guys. They're going to turn into a lot of you guys. I already have plans to do something with Janet Nash and Freddie in UK. So I'm just going to kind of throw them out. There's so many. And I do have a couple of Kens as well. This Ken, I don't know. I'm going to do an Obi-Wan Kenobi for May the 4th be with you. And so I have the costume all planned out and everything, but I don't know. He might turn into white beard. We'll see. Here's what's her name? From Disney. Is it not Mulan? Which one is this one from Disney? I don't watch the Disney movies anymore, but there's a lot of Disney. Here's Aladdin. I know him. There's Aladdin. I think this is Mulan. I think that's Mulan. So stack those parts. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I'm not kidding. I think she sent 40. I think there were 40 in this batch. So I'm just kind of pulling them out just as a ballerina. And yeah, they're just so they're all and I love that there's so many nationalities. I have a few different nationalities, but not near this many. Well, I do now. And I'll have to show you what Denise sent me yesterday too. So who's that girl with the short blonde hair? And so here's another fancy Barbie. All right, let me slide them over so I have a little more room here. And excuse the squeaky chair. My chair is 25 years old, 30 years old. I'm not getting rid of it because it squeaks. I was just saying, it's too comfortable on the old butt. All right, then I got a couple naked ones here that are just kind of regular Barbies. I won't pull them out here. There's this one. And there's even the little, I don't know if they're still called Skipper. They used to be called Skipper. The little sister. Look at her. I love her. I'm sure she's supposed to be somebody, but I don't know. Let's see. There's a few here with no clothes on. I'm not going to put those out there just because, you know. So look at this. See, they're just so, oh, I just love them all. Love them all, Zandra. I love all the family. Denise calls it my crew. Now I have a crew. Yeah, well, trust me. Selena sent me enough clothes to clothe all the Barbies 5 times over. Just saying. So yeah. I think that might be maybe Snow White. I don't know. Cinderella. No, Cinderella. I don't know. Look at her. Fancy, fancy, fancy girl there. And then there's a few unclothed ones here. I'm just going to leave those in. There's like 5 or 6 or 7 that are unclothed. And there's a couple more here. It's a Western one, another pink ballerina. Their hair's all a hot mess. Whole bunch more naked ones. I'm going to leave them in here. And then there's a whole bag of the babies. I have a whole bag of the children, the little kids. Whole ton of kids. A whole ton of little kids. You know, little kid. I don't know if they're Barbie related or what. And then she sent me, this is the one that, and Janet Nash did comment on this, commented on this picnic basket. So I think Janet Nash and Freddie, her dog, are going to have to be on a picnic in the UK with this. She's actually done that before. She's actually gone on picnics. So this is perfect for Janet Nash. So I think I'm going to have to pick one of these out and turn it into Janet. And she and Freddie will go on a picnic. So thank you, Zandra, for the crew. Thank you, Zandra, for the crew. I have a laundry basket down here with all of them in it. And before I show the clothes, let me show you what Denise sent me. She sent this to me yesterday. It took 10 minutes for me and Hubster to put it together. But, oh my gosh. There's Hubster standing behind it. Okay, she sent me this. She sent me this bin. That's a toy bin. It is a toy bin. You can see how big it is. There's Hubster standing behind it. And there's these metal poles that these rest on, and then there's wood sides to it that the poles just screw into, and then these just rest on top. So Denise sent me this for the crew. She said the crew needs more space. Oh my gosh. And then let's see here. Well, there's just so much. I mean, got bags of stuff, and I put Selena's stuff. I tried to kind of separate it out, but look at all these clothes. Look at all these clothes that Selena sent, including that green dress that I have on for St. Patrick's Day. There's just so much. Look, and I said, so when Selena sent it to me, she goes, "If you dress me up, I want to be in that red dress." Let's see if I can pick out that red dress. Let me see here. Let's see if I can find the red dress. That's the red mermaid, but there's a red dressy dress here. And it has red shoes. This is like if you remember Barbie, this is one of those vintage dresses. So Selena wants me to dress her in this the next time I do an Amour Fabrique. But she's so boho. I don't know. I like to dress her boho. And then here's all the pants and shirts. This is a whole tub of pants and shirts and skirts. Look, there's hundreds of items of clothing for the crew. The crew is, and then I've got a bag of Ken. This is all for Ken. Here's underwear and bathing suits and shoes and accessories. I mean, these girls and guys are going to be decked out. I can do Barbie photography. I can do Barbie photography for the rest of my life. Just saying. So thank you, Selena. And Selena did show me some pictures of some new fabric that she's got in, or she's got to still sort it and cut it and all that. She gets pallets of fabrics from India, and she does all the kantha cloth and the sari silk cuts and all that. And so she's going to be having a lot of cool fabrics coming up in the shop, and some more fabriques. That's fabriques with a Q, Q-U-E. More fabriques, and that's Selena on Etsy, and she's going to be having some awesome new fabrics. I already told her I'm purchasing. And y'all know I still have fabric. Here's some of her kantha cloths right here that I've been I want to keep doing giveaways. Get the other colors. I keep them all bundled so that it's easy for y'all to pick a color if when I do the giveaway. But these are some of the kantha cloths. This is the yellow, the blue, the green. So if you go to her shop, these should be all in there right now too. Red, orange, purple. So yeah, and she's got new beautiful sari silks. Okay, so I think I've shown did I show everything already? Am I good? Oh, and then one other thing. Now I'll move the man cards. I know I missed comments. So y'all know that I'm going to, let me find the picture, the collage that I based this off of. I think it's this other book. Which book is it? So y'all know I did this collage last week, and I told y'all that I used to do paintings based off my collages. Like this would be the sketch for paintings, and I haven't done that for some years because we just moved on and people just like the collage without the painting. So I just, started doing more collage. Well, I started, Janet, who's not here, so we can talk about her. Janet says, oh, you need to go back and start doing the paintings again. So I said, well, let me do a couple test ones first and see if I'm enjoying it. And yeah, Arlene, if you want to color, message me. I base coat. This is just a base coat. I base coated a canvas. So I've got this base coated to do, a painting based off of it. I don't copy it exactly. It's just, this is my inspiration. And then I do the painting from it. So I really wanted to do them on wood panels, but Hobby Lobby does not have wood panels anymore. I think they used to have wood panels. But they didn't have any last week. This was last week when I got those. I got a couple of the, 12 by 12 canvases. So I looked, they didn't have any. But yesterday I found these wood palettes. And I'm gonna do collages on these. They're only $2.99. So I'm gonna do some collages on these wood palettes. I think that will be cool, don't you? Some space scenes or some underwater scenes. So yeah, so I'm gonna paint on these, not any time like in the next week, but I did get them for the idea to paint some of my collage scenes on these. So in my paintings, there's no collage on them. There's no paper. There's no paper on the collages. They're all just paint. Okay, so there's that. Don't forget, at 2:00, I'm going to be over at Christopher's. And I know I saw Picola posted a couple times too. I'm going to be over at Christopher's at 2:00. I've already sketched out, kind of outlined it, sketched out a portrait that I'm going to work on over at Christopher's at 2 p.m. Eastern. And for, he's usually on for a couple hours. And so I'm going to work on that later today, 2 p.m. And I did say in the title that we're going to work on the steampunk girl that I was working on Monday. I did a little bit more color pencil with her and coming along. I base coated a lot of the metallics and stuff in the background. Okay. Any questions? Now, let me look at chat and see what I've missed. I know, right? Cat paste? Let's see. Thanks, Annie Tanner. Who else? Hi, Jane. I'm going to kind of scroll. Kathy Berg, Laverne. I know I'm missing people, so I'm going to kind of scroll back and see who I'm missing. She'll need an assistant. Oh, well, Denise would love to do that. Denise would love to be my assistant, but her job is very time consuming. And she does a lot of things other than being a real estate broker. So she's very busy. Let's see. But she would let she so and since she can't come down, she orders me a place to stack my stuff. Now, where am I going to put that? I don't know. Is it going to go next to the Barbie condo? I've got to reorganize. I didn't put anything in the bins yet because I wanted to show you guys the stuff. And now I can go organize it. Let's see. Let's see here. There's Christopher. So I'm going to be on his channel at 2 p.m. Nice suggestion. Fabric softener is good to style. Oh, I did not know that. Fabric softener is good to style Barbie hair. Thank you. Whoever, who is Rachel? Is that your suggestion? Or are you repeating something somebody said? Fabric softener. Okay. I usually just plastered. And then y'all know I did the Barbie pirate. I did a Barbie Christmas. I did the Barbie. What else did I do? Theme wise, they're all on my Instagram. And then y'all know I redid Wednesday Addams. I did a Wednesday Addams doll. I repainted her face and bent her arms and made her do the Wednesday Addams dance. Made her outfit. I made her dress. And so anyway, yeah, if y'all have not seen the Wednesday Addams dance, you're living under a rock. I'm just saying. So I did a Barbie with the Wednesday Addams. I've done quite a few different ones. They're all on Instagram. Suggestion for okay, all right, thank you. I did not know that. So yeah, so if y'all follow me on Instagram, you can see all my Barbie photography over there. And Friday I'll post one for St. Patrick's Day. Let's see. Use a dryer sheet. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need, some of those girls going to need some help. They're going to need some help. All right. Well, I'm going to work on her for a little while. I'll zoom in a little. Let's see if I can get the lighting and whatnot. Pretty good. Let's see. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And if y'all want any prompts, just tell me you want a prompt. I'll pull a prompt for you. If you have any questions, put a Q. Or why is this? What happened? The cat knocked over my lights here. That's what it is. The lights are all falling down a little bit because the cats mess with them. There we go. Let's pick up the lights. Pick up the lights. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, your name's Denise. Okay, Denise. All right, it looks like Deniser, Denise. Okay, I can remember that because my daughter's name is Denise, but with an A. All right, let's see here. All right, y'all have any questions? I'm just going to continue to work on this. I did a base coat of alcohol markers, and now I'm doing pencil on top. And I was working on smoothing out her face. I already put like 3 layers of color, and now I'm just going to kind of try to blend it a little bit with some white to blend it out a little bit. Got my little pencil sharpeners here. These are the colors that I pulled. Let me go ahead and get I did redo the pencils. Look, they're in a bigger silverware tray. And I did separate them by color, which is usually how I like to keep them. But when I use them all the time, they get all, they all get all messed up. So I did sort them all. So I got them all nice and, ready to go. Okay, let's see. No hair detangler. Thanks, guys, for all the tips. And, I told Janet, you know how snarky Janet is. And she and Arlene, Arlene's in a wheelchair. And I did one with Janet pushing Arlene real fast in the wheelchair. And Arlene's going, let's go, Janet. And we had some other funny ones, but I told Arlene, I said, nobody would think that was funny but you and Janet. So, but if y'all have any fun suggestions for Barbie photography, just email me and let me know. And I'll try to do some fun ones. So Janet, Janet, as snarky as she is, she said, "Oh, I'll come up with stuff." Because I like to have them fun and funny and make people smile, darling. Oh my goodness. So I'm just smoothing. I'm just kind of I'm using white to kind of blend out all the pencil layers that I have on her right now. And then I'll probably use a little Posca to give her some highlights and stuff. I'm not finished with all the metal here. But I thought, well, I'll just work on this today because I want to finish this also by Friday. Really, I'd like to post it by tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm going to get that done. I don't know if I'll get this done for St. Patrick's Day. I worked most of yesterday on the Barbie photography. So, and then this afternoon, I'm going to work on a portrait over at Christopher's. So that will be fun. I'm not telling y'all the portrait. It's somebody famous and it's somebody everybody likes. So I'm going to draw that portrait or work on that portrait over on Christopher's channel today at 2. And I don't know what Christopher will be doing. He does something different every show, and he does one-page comics. You can follow him over on Instagram as well. Let me show y'all his Instagram. Yeah, I can't wait to work in there. Let's see. Let me go back over to IG. And he does all kinds of mixed media. He does all kinds of mixed media to make his stories. Okay, so there he is. Okay, one-page comic is what he's known for. Here's where he did this most recent one where he drew these. I think didn't you draw this with ballpoint pen, Christopher? If you're still here, I think he drew that with ballpoint pen. I was in and out on that stream, but and he has stories with all of them. But he's a comic artist and a mixed media artist and just does amazing work. So I don't know what he's going to do today, but y'all need to go follow him. Follow his YouTube channel. He just started doing YouTube recently. So we need to get more followers for him on his YouTube channel. But he's in London, Ontario. And he's funny. He's fun and funny. All right, let's see. What else is going on? Ballpoint pen is correct. Okay, thanks, Christopher. I thought it was. Because I was in and out on that stream. I said, yeah, I think that was a ballpoint pen. And you might have even said in the description. So, but yeah, I do kind of want to finish this today and have it posted for tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen. She may not be I did the greenish hair, the lime green hair and the green clothes and everything for St. Patrick's Day, but I just, don't think I'm going to get it done by Friday, but we'll see. Never know. So I'm just kind of blending out all these colors. Like her skin has like 4 of these colors in her skin at least. And when you do use color pencil, you need to do light coats because once it starts getting really waxy, you can't really do any blending. You can smash down layers, but you really can't do a lot of blending. And so you need to have light layers if you want to do lots of layering. Otherwise, it just builds up the wax really quickly. If you're using wax pencils like these are Prismacolor, which are wax. So what's everybody else working on? Do y'all have anything y'all want to shout out? Whether it's yourself or somebody else. Give her a little highlight in her lip. Go back with the... All right, let's see. Is that alcohol marker with pencil on top? Yes. Yes, it is, Denise. There's the colors I use alcohol marker, and then some, Copics, Master's Touch, Ohuhu. I don't even know all the different brands that I use. Those are Master Touch and Ohuhu. I have them all up here in I built a wall for my markers and pencils. Milo's the other one. Yeah. So I think everybody's seen my wall pencils and markers. All right. If you haven't, I'll show it to you if you want to see it. But so I'm going to start adding some detail with the white Posca. The thing about a white Posca is you can go put white Posca down and then let it dry. It has to be 100% dry. But then you can go over it with pencil and it'll still retain a brightness, but it will it won't be white. Now, some things I might want white, like maybe some of this lace. I might want it to be still stay white, So I'm going to add a little bit of extra highlight to the lace. And then I'll just go back through here, and then any place that's too bright white, I'll knock it back with a pencil. A pencil. But I do want this to really look like fluffy lace, so we'll want to make sure that's the case. And also, if you want to add extra layers in her hair, I'm not finished shading her hair yet either, but you can do things like this. Let's see. Kind of tap it down so it doesn't look too harsh. But you can do extra hairs. Now, you let that dry, then you go back over it with like a lime green pencil, and it'll be very vibrant, but it won't be white. It'll just look like highlights in her hair. Same thing for this gold chain. I'm going to put this white on. I might even use some gold stickles. I might put some glitter in some of the metallics and some glitter in some of her, like this chain and this jewelry here. I might put some metallics on that. The metal on these straps and stuff. Maybe a highlight in the goggles where the light's hitting it. Let's see. Coloring page on both. Oh, yes. There's nothing on the other side. It does go through. Alcohol markers do go through. They do indeed. But this is Mariola Budek, her set of gold, her set of art gold, and you can find it on Etsy. And they're on cardstock, and they come individual, so there's nothing on the back. Let's see. Yes, use all caps if you're talking to me, because I will miss it if you don't. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel's stepping up the game because Janet and Tina aren't here. I've mentioned making Rachel a ma, and she goes, "No, I'm family." So cute. Her and Denise in their slippers. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to add a little more highlights here and there, even though there's, I might want to go back in with some more color, but you can see how that makes it stand out, right? Love me some Poscas. And if you only can buy one Posca, buy the white one, because that's going to be your most versatile. Although I have lots of other colors. I have a bucket full of Poscas, but I always use the white the most. It does make a difference. I'll show you, let me show you one of the ones that I did with metal here. I showed it last week. And let me show you the cover of the book. We've done quite a few out of her. I'm not going to show them a lot, but this is what the cover looks like. Set of art gold. There's all the ones that come in this set. This is the second set. She also has set of art, and then this is set of art gold. And it's Mariola Budak art. And she's on Etsy. But this is one of ones that I did from Serene from Nick. Nick, well, that's not his real name. Let me show you his book. Nick Filbert is what he goes by. But and his book is going to be harder to find, I think. Serene, and it was put out in what country did it publish out of? Let me see if I can find the publishing country. Is it Indonesia or Malaysia? Indonesia. So he's out of Indonesia, and so one of his that I did was this one, and there's a stream. There's a stream for this one. So, but it has a skull and the metal and stuff too. So you can see there's Posca and just all kinds of stuff on this one. But yeah. Let's see. Hi again, CK. Hi again, Kimberly. So, yeah. I have hundreds of videos probably on just coloring. We have way over 1,000, probably maybe closer to 1,500 videos. And then that doesn't even include the ones that we did back on Ustream back in the day, which I don't even think they were 720p. They were way back 12 years ago. Let's see. Thanks, CNP. Never tried Super Tips. Super Tip Crayolas. Okay, well, Super Tip Crayolas are very versatile. All right, so let me just do a little rabbit trail. I just pulled 3. I have them divided up over here by color, and they last forever. Now watch me pull 3 that aren't working. But there's a few things you can do with Super Tips. One, let me get a little piece of plastic here. You can take a little piece of plastic, packaging or whatever. Let me get a water brush. Here's there water in there. Yeah, there's a little water. And you can put down the marker, and you can do it with other markers too. It's just that Super Tips are so inexpensive and they last forever. And then you can just pick it up with your water brush or brush, and you can use it as watercolor. Okay. You can use, and this is not watercolor paper, so it's not going to flow like watercolor paper would, but you can see that you can do that. So, and add more water to it, squeeze out a little more water, make it lighter. So you can do that with the Super Tips. The other thing that you can do is, let me just smack and drag that. We did smack and dragging on Monday. You can also do brush lettering with them. Okay, you can do brush lettering. Let's just make sure this one's okay. This is good. They're also this bullet tip, so you can do fat lines, medium lines, and thin lines. So they're very versatile with line weight. But you can also do. Let me just. Oh, I didn't spell brush right. I did that before. I did that last time too. There we go. So you can do brush lettering. So you can get thick and thin strokes and do brush lettering with them. So they're just so versatile. Then you could also take a lighter color. You could do some shadowing. So you see, very versatile. Love me some Crayola Super Tips. Well, any marker can do the any water-based marker can do this, on plastic. But because these are this bullet shaped and can do thick and thin, you can do this kind of thing with it. Not all markers can you do that with. Okay. Any other questions? Oh, I haven't done the Ink House book in forever, or Clara Markova, although I did show Clara Markova recently. But the Ink House, I haven't done forever. All right, so let's go back to her, work on her a little more. What was that? Oh, I was doing some Posca stuff. All right, so let's do some more details. Again, put it in caps, guys, if you have a question. I like a shine on all these metal bits. And this is my black Sharpie pen that I can get in there with some tiny details. Let's make sure this one's working. Sharpie pens are awesome. This is my pen of choice for writing with. When I write with pen, I love this. Although I have been using these lately, the Uniball Eyes. These are good and they're waterproof. So, and they write a little bit thicker, just a little bit thicker than the Sharpie pen, but they're also very smooth. So those are good too. But let's go ahead and put her some eyelashes in. Let me see. Super Tips don't bleed on coloring paper. Yeah. I haven't found that they bleed on anything. The Super Tips. Let me see if I can zoom in one. I know you're probably not going to see a lot of details unless I don't. This one's kind of getting low. I'll go ahead and use the eye on this. Any thin pen will work. So I also tell y'all, now she doesn't have her eyes open where you see her pupils, but in color books, the black line art is really kind of a gray. It's not really black. So if you want things really black, like eyelashes, irises or pupils, or like the inside of the colors in the mouth or anything like that, you're going to have to go over it with black. It doesn't usually have to be too many things that you really need a solid black on, but like eyelashes and pupils and things like that, if you want them nice, and keep them fluffy, keep the eyelashes fluffy. I always say, do eyelashes like this, kind of like this. Don't do eyelashes like that. It won't look like real eyelashes. Let's see. Bye, Carolyn. Anybody else coming and going? I appreciate y'all stopping in. We're going to have time. We'll have time to do I didn't know how much time I'd have with all the Barbie stuff, but we'll have time to do a fabric giveaway. So I'll do 2 US and 2 international like I usually do. And because I can fit in an envelope and I can mail them. I haven't seen Carol. Well, I saw her once over at Anne's. Anne, are you still here? Anne Lar? I don't know if Carol's here, but Carol, I sent you something last week, and I don't know how long it'll take to get to Canada to you. And I know you're out in the diddle-wah ditty boonies, so it may even take another week. But be expecting some happy mail, Carol. All right, let's see. That's good on there. Let's see what else. Let's go back to the Posca. Yeah. When you see Carol, tell her she has some happy mail coming. I mailed it it was like a week ago. It was like a week ago. So, but I know it sometimes takes a couple weeks to get mail to her. I mean, it's a package, so it's not just like an envelope. It's a package, so it may even take longer. I don't know. I had to fill out a custom form and everything. I had to fill out a custom form and everything. I don't usually do too many international packages because they're so expensive. Envelopes, I don't mind. I don't mind spending a couple of dollars on stamps. Let's see. You also love my pug portrait? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I did that. It wasn't really a portrait, it was more like a sketch that we did last week. Let's give her a little brighter teeth. Let's give her, what else do I want? I'll probably give her a little bit of more highlight on her eyes there. And right above the eyebrows, if you give right above the eyebrows some highlight, it gives them a little bit of brightness. Same thing. You don't really see the corner of her eyes there very much, but when their eyes are open and you give them a little highlight, just like your makeup, if you give yourself some white in the corner of your eyes, it'll take 10 years off you. I'm not joking. Put some white shine in the corners of your eyes like that, and it will take 10 years off of your face. If you're interested in doing that. If you're interested in taking 10 years off your face. Hi, Raj. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Cammie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. And y'all make sure and go follow Color with Cammie. And I'll do not have to super chat me to promote you. I will promote you at the drop of a hat, but I extra promote you if you super chat me. So thank you, Cammie. I appreciate that. And, okay, Angie, we'll go take a nap. We'll see you later. I'm sure Keisha will be on this weekend, so you better rest up before Keisha comes on. I bought the best calligraphy set at Keisha's this last weekend. Thank you, Jane. Jane's another one. Jane does vintage. She does art as well, but she also does vintage jewelry. So thank you so much for the $20 Canadian for the postage, Jane. So y'all follow Jane on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Hi, Savion. How you doing? Anybody else popping in I missed? I know I'm probably missing some people. If you have any questions. Oh, okay. So Angie said Keisha's coming on tomorrow at 2. Okay. I will schedule that in. Because Keisha does stream for hours on end. So if you can't make it at 1 hour, she'll be around. Sometimes Keisha will stream for 12 hours. Just saying. But it's always so fun. Her marketplace is so fun. But if you like craft supplies, vintage stuff, I bought some of that vintage jewelry for Samantha at Keisha's. So let's go ahead. Let me get a little bit going here. So yeah, give things little highlights. I still got more shading to do, but I'm just kind of showing you what you can kind of do with the, I'm not done blending and shading this all out. I like real high contrast, so I like real dark darks and light lights, which I haven't done on all this, all the metallics yet. And I might go in with, well, let's just go ahead and see what I got. I got to go behind the computer, so let me go around. Hang on. Show y'all some stickles. Let's see here. Stickles. And some of these are probably half empty because I do use them a lot and I don't ever clear them out. I store them. I ran out of room, but so these are in a bag. But I don't have this kind of vacuum anymore. But my old vacuum cleaners from years ago used to have filters that came in these. And look, they're the perfect size for stickles and liquid pearls. So yeah, I have a couple of them in here. And let's see what metals I have. I don't think there's any gold left in this one. Let me see if I got gold in here. Let's go to this one first because this one's got some bronze in it. So stickles are essentially just glitter. I wouldn't call them glitter glue. I don't know that I've ever used them for glue, but Stickles is the brand. But there's other people that make them too. Ranger used to make them. I don't know who makes them now. Does Ranger still make them? And I got a couple. That's the same. Let's see. I got a silver and a red and a pearl. but let's and I won't do it right now because you really want to do any kind of stickles or glitter at the very end, because you know it takes a while to dry. It might take overnight. I don't think there's any left in that gold. It could, you know, it can take a while to dry. So you don't want to put stickles down while you're working on your peas, because then you'll although I might use a little of this green on those goggles. This lime green. Let's see. Oh, and maybe some of the silver. Let's see. So, because I like it on the metallics. The only thing about doing metallics is it does not photograph well. So if you want metallics to show up, you'll have to, let me get over here and get a couple other ones that I've done metallics on. It's kind of like a show and talk day here. Let's see. Where's my, let's see. I got a stack of color book pages. Let me show you. All right, like this one. So she's got stickles on her, but if you just photograph it like this, so you don't see the shine. You don't see the shine, and she's a little flashed out. Let's darken the brightness just a tad. There we go. So you'll have to take a secondary picture at an angle. If you want the shine to show, you've got to take a separate picture on an angle so that you can see the glitter, the metallics, or anything like that. So let me see. I've got a couple more here that have some glitter in them. Oh, she has gold. See, all right, now she has gold metallic in her, but look, you can't see it. So when you photograph it, this is what you see, unless you take a secondary picture on an angle. So then you can see the gold. So see. Let's see, what else do I have in here? That has, oh, here's another one. Okay. So here's this girl here. And I use liquid pearls and stickles in her. So all the little dots are liquid pearls, but you can't see the shine of it on a flat piece like this. So you have to tilt it, and then you can see. Okay. The keys, the heart, the metallic, the pearls. But you don't see it. I see B. You don't see it without tilting. Do I have any more in here that have shimmer to them? Let's see. I showed all these on Monday's stream. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so this girl here, I turned her into a leopard. She did not have spots and did not have fangs, but I turned her into a leopard. But again, you don't see the shimmer until you turn it on its side. Let's see. Do I have any more? Oh, let's see. Just show that one. So yeah. So there we go. I try to keep some of them handy so that when I talk about them, I can show them. They're not in the other room. All right, so let's go back to her with the white, the Posca. And if there's something, if y'all want to prompt, or if you want to see something or talk about something, just let me know. Because it's kind of, I didn't know how long it was going to take me today to do the Barbies and the hauls and everything. So thanks again, Xandra and Selena, for the Barbies and the clothes, and Denise for my new Barbie bin, the Barbie bin for the crew. And if you missed at the beginning, I gave y'all a sneak peek of the Barbie photography that I'm going to post on. I'm going to post on Friday on St. Patrick's Day. All right, let's go over here to this little piece of gold chain. All right, so now that's dry. So let's take a lime green pencil. Do I want that one or this one? Probably this color. And where I've done those white highlights, I don't want them white. I want them bright, but I want them knocked back so they're not white. So you just go over it with pencil, but you got to make sure it's 100% dry. If it's not 100% dry, you're just going to pull the Posca right off. Let me get a sip of my water. There we go. So now you see she still has highlights, but it's not white. It's the color of her hair. But see, they still stand out. Let's see, Tabitha. I said hi to Terry a couple times. Okay. And as soon as I finish her face, which I think I'm pretty well done with, I could have put some more, detail. Let's see, maybe a little bit more in the darker green in the eyebrows. Let's go ahead and sharpen a olive green here. And give her a little extra. I like my girls to have kind of a little thicker eyebrows. That's the other thing that can make you look younger. Thicker eyebrows. A lot of times when we get older, our eyebrows get thinner. Or if you were like me and back in the 70s where you plucked them down to nothing, you need to make them a little thicker. That makes you look younger too. Not that this is not a beauty tip channel, but while I'm coloring, it's just coming to my mind. And then if I want to add any other darker shadows or like that, and I can go ahead and do that before I add all this. You don't want to do these kind of highlight things until you get everything done. But I wanted to show y'all. You like that, CB? What was I going to say? So yeah, I still want to add more shadows in her hair. Actually, let's see. Do I want dark gray? I don't really want black. I want dark gray. Or maybe let's see what a purple. I want it to be a darker color, but I don't want her hair to be purple. I want some extra shadows. So I'm testing out some colors here. Probably gray be the best. A dark gray. I just need some darker shadows right up underneath some of the things that are in her hair. Need a lot darker right in there and there and there. So it can take some time. I do not know how CB, I just looked at and saw CB on the chat, how Cat and Pace colors hers so fast. She can put those pages out like every day. She doesn't put them out every day, but she can put out one, 2 or 3 a week. I don't know how she colors them so quickly. I mean, I can color pretty quick. She'll take all that I can get. Okay, so what I want to show you now is, and you got to be brave to do this. I think I'm done with her skin. I'm going to call that done, although I could probably put a little bit of her nostril there and maybe a little in the corner of the lip. Maybe a little more shadow under the lip here. But you don't want to do this either until you're getting close to being done, or until you got the underpainting done, because it can, you don't want to have to try to color around a Posca. You don't want to have to color around a Posca line, right? I mean, it can be done, but it's tedious. Okay, so I'm shaking this, look, like it's a Posca. I'm going, why isn't the thing moving in? It's a marker. Okay, here we go. So I want her to have a couple of hairs coming loose. Okay, I'm going to have a few hairs, just a couple. Don't overdo it because then it looks contrived. Well, kind of does anyway, but all right. So now let that dry. And after that's dry, I'll go back over it with the lime green so that they'll be yellow. I mean, that they'll be green light instead of white. All right. Let's see what else we can do here. There's lots of little metallic bits that you can, highlight and stuff. And again, if it gets too white, too bright, go back over it with the color that's underneath. Her fingernail will be nice there. What else? So we'll go ahead and stop here in a second and do a giveaway, which I'll get out on either Thursday or Friday, depending on which day I go to the post office. Pick up some more, hopefully pick up some more stamped images for the swap. Let's put a little highlight on the watch hand there. Maybe she needs a little lip highlight. Maybe a little bit above her lip too. Got to be very, don't overdo. You don't want to make her look like a milk mustache. It's almost too much. Dreamy Tabitha, ask in caps. If you're talking to me, guys, ask in caps. I just looked up and saw that. This is not a chalk marker. It's a paint. So Posca paint marker. It's like acrylic paint I'm not sure exactly what's in a chalk marker, but this is not chalky like a chalk marker. It's not chalky. And these come in all different sizes. Very, very fine. This one is like this bullet nib here. This one is it a 7? It's a 0.7. It's a 0.9. They come in 0.7. Then they come in big fat. Like, let me show you one here. Where's my pasta? Get them all the way up to like big chunky ones like this. They come in all different sizes. They're made in Japan. You can get them on Amazon. No, I don't think you're yelling at me here. I know it's considered yelling when you put something in caps, but my stream, I ask that you put it in caps and yell at me so I see you. So I see the comment. We usually have, average about 100 people here, and not, of course, love you lurkers. Not everybody chats, but it does move. The chat does move fast. So, I'm working. I'll glance up. My computer screen's right there. I glance up, and the first thing I look for is anything in caps. And then if I have a second, I'll read, whatever else is there. So I do try to keep up with chat, but that's why I have awesome mods. Pacola and Julie are here today. Janet and Tina had appointments. But, everybody else keeps it, like Arlene, Rachel. They're not going to let y'all get away with nothing. Just saying. As long as you behave, you can stay. All right, so let's see if that's dry enough now for me to go over. So it'll still show up bright, but it won't be bright white. It'll be lime green. But you don't want to do this part until you're finished with the face. See, that wasn't quite dry, so I scraped a little bit of it off. You got to make sure it's really dry, or you'll just scrape the Posca off. But there you go, you see. And if that's too unnatural or whatever, that I can go back in here, maybe just even add a little bit of a shadow. I can add a little bit of a shadow on that hair just to make it look like a little, not so just flat, you can go back in over it. So it gives it a little, that's like when I do my watch hands in my collages, or my mixed media collages, when I do watch hands, I always add a highlight and a shadow on those white. So there you go. It's a little better. All right, let's see what else is going on. If you can behave, stop and slippers. What did Flo say? You need to hide them. I suggest flow. You guys are so funny. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Then, when I come back, I want to get all the paint and stuff off my hands before I touch the fabric. And so let's zoom back out a little so we can do our giveaway. Let's move the bag of stickles because it's going to be shadowy. Also, is anybody else, before I step away, anybody else want me to pull 3 prompts for you? 3 prompts. Anybody? Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. Anybody want 3 prompts? I mean, I did a whole bag. I took about 3 hours to do all these prompts. I took about 3 hours while I was watching Tattoo Age on Vice Network over the weekend. So there's a few. Well, there's probably maybe a couple hundred in here. I didn't count them. Anna, you do? Anna, you want step away? Anna, do you want a couple? I'm gonna pull 3. Anna, if you said yes. If not, this is just inspiration. This is just inspiration for you guys. Favorite book, any sport, and an armadillo. I think we pulled armadillo on Monday, but I put them back at the end of the day. So there you go. There's some inspiration. Hi, Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck. I got, and I already showed it, so I'm going to do it real quick. And then I'm going to go wash my hands and do a giveaway. Aunt Beck, I found at Hobby Lobby, look at this. Look at these on clearance, Aunt Beck. So, Aunt Beck, I thought of you when I picked them up. I'm going to send you one of these and one of whichever one of these 4 you would like. The rest will probably go to Samantha. So I'm going to give you one of these. These were all clearanced out. Some of them were normally, if you know the Yarn Bee brand, these are like the most expensive Hobby Lobby yarns there are. And these are normally like $15.99 for $3.99. So Aunt Beck, where are you? Where did you go? Beck is in the house. Where'd you go? Drool. Okay. So Aunt Beck, I'm going to send you this, and you can pick one of these. Which one do you want? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Here. Which one do you like? Aren't they stunning? So you can tell me which one you want. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just waiting for a minute. Now I'm going to go wash my hands and we'll do the giveaway. 4, this one right here. Aren't they lovely? Okay, 4 it is. Okay, so these, Aunt Beck, are going to go to you. Setting that aside. All right, let me do a BRB, and then we will do our fabric giveaway that Selena sent us, the Cantha cloth. All right, just a second. I'll be right back. I'll close the door so the cats don't knock my water over. Okay, I think I got most of the paint off my hands. And also Aunt Beck, I'm sorry, Beck Creations. It's hard not to say Aunt Beck. I'm so sorry. She's really trying to get away from saying Aunt Beck. Beck's Creations. I also showed your stamped images came in, and I showed those this morning as well. Anybody that missed the stamped, and guys, y'all can scrub through. I know not everybody can sit and watch 3.5, 4-hour videos. And I do it on other people's streams. I'll scrub through and just stop when I see, something that catches my eye or I know I want to find. Just use that little Use this little thing at the bottom and scrub through till you find what you want to watch. Okay. So let's go ahead and get out the fabric. So as y'all know, these are some of the fabrics from Selena, who's shared these with us for Barbies and giveaways. And trust me, I have purchased tons of her fabric. I love her fabric. I purchase it every time, pretty much every time she puts out a new selection. I try to buy because I love her stuff. It's always fresh. It comes pretty quick, you know. She's in Florida. But Amore Fabriques on Etsy and YouTube. And if you follow her on YouTube, she will occasionally have special, flash sales, if you will. And if you follow her on YouTube and ring her bell, then you'll get notification when she's having a daily sale. I say daily, a sale for a day. And then you can run over to Etsy and purchase. So she has lots of stuff and really cool. I know. All right. Let's see. Picola, Rachel's correct, not found. Let's see. I think she's just trying to put in a link or something. She'll figure it out. All right. So here's what we do on the giveaway for the fabric giveaway. Let me get some Post-it notes. Already got this, that. Don't forget also, let me post the link again. I will be on, there's the link. I'll be on Christopher's channel today at 2 p.m. I'm going to work on a portrait. I'm not going to tell you who it's of, but I will be on at 2 p.m. Eastern over there at Christopher's channel. Let me click on it too. There's his name and his channel. And he's just starting out on YouTube. I think he's a fairly well-known artist in his community in London, Ontario. But he's trying to build up a YouTube following and a YouTube channel now. So it would really help if y'all would go follow Christopher. He's awesome. He's funny. He's very versatile. He does comics, but he also does all kinds of mixed media and other things. And you follow him on Instagram as well. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do two. We'll do international first. So it'll be the first two people closest without going over. Don't put in a number till I type in go. International only. I'll do two for international, and then I'll do two for US. And you get to pick your color. Okay. So wait till I type in go. Here are the rules. Listen carefully because I don't have my other two mods here. And you don't want to get kicked by Picola. She's a quiet one, but you don't want to mess with Picola or Julie for that matter. Okay, so let me go over to random.org. When I type in go, make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Otherwise, you will not see all the chat. Make sure you have live chat clicked. And when I type in go, put in one number between 1 and 100. One number only. The first two people closest, international only, without going over, will get to pick a color. And then I'll do the same thing again for US. Let me get my random.org here. Okay, so I got random.org. It'll be the first two people closest. I'll generate the number after everybody's done. All right. Do not change your number. Don't take it out and put another because that's way too much drama for the mods and me. So just put in one number, first two people closest without going over, international only first. We're going to do international first. Okay. Anybody that is anywhere other than the United States, Canada, UK, Australia. Okay. There we go. First two people closest will get and let me just pull one out here to show you the piece of fabric. They're double-sided and they're completely different on the other side. See, they're two pieces sewn together like hand stitched like this. Okay, so you don't know what you're going to get on the other side. When you pick, I'll show you if you want to see it. But I just kind of randomly pick it out and give y'all I let you pick your color, but I can't go through every one of these and let you pick from that, right? So we got orange, purple, yellow, blue, green, pink, and red. Those are your colors. I think I got them all. Yeah, I did. Okay. So let me get a sip of water. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag. All right, get them in. I'm going to count down. Counting down. Where's my little cat paws here? Get them in there. Dun, 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 dun. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Get your numbers in. International only. All right, let's go over to random.org. First two people closest to, you like that? You like that, Beck? First two people closest to, Beck has cats too, so she gets it. First two people closest to 93 without going over. So it's going to be the first two high numbers. Let me see what we got. Oh, Terry Brett got it right on the nose. So Terry Brett got it right on the nose. She had 93. All right, Terry, she'll get to pick. And we got plenty, so, you can pick. Let's see, who else? Terry Brett, and who else had the other highest number? Raul? Is it Raul? No, Barbara. Barbara Goler. Barbara, I don't know if I think I've sent you Happy Mail before, but if you don't mind sending me I have Terry's, but if you don't mind sending me your address again to my email, just so I make sure I have it. Okay, so what colors do you guys want? Hi, Devin. Devin, you just missed the international drawing. Okay, what colors do y'all want? Terry Brett and Barbara, what colors? Orange, purple, yellow, blue, green, pink, and red. Okay, let me see what y'all say. Hi, Shelly Allred. Hi, Janet Nash. Janet Nash, we were talking about you earlier doing a Barbie photography with you at a picnic with Freddie the dog. I'm going to do it, Janet. Let's see. I'm looking. I don't see colors. Anybody putting in your colors? And here's my email for you, Barbara Goler, to email me your address again. Okay, let's see. Carrie, did you say a color? Did I miss it? Barbara wants pink. Did I miss yours? Let me scroll back. Terry, did I miss your color? Red. Okay, I got it. Red. Okay. So Terry wants red. Barbara wants pink. All right. And I'll get these out probably Thursday or Friday. And I have to make something for Riri. I got to get on that too. I never run out of projects. I don't know how people say they're bored. Just never having. I got it. Thank you, Terry. All right. So we're going to do the same thing again. Now this is USA only. This way I make sure that, people around the world get in on it too, and not just USA, because there's more people in the USA that play. And so I like the internationals to have a chance. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing again. Wait till I type in go. Same rules apply. 1 to 100. First two people closest without going over. Canadian artist and Carol, you have Happy Mail coming. I mailed it about a week ago. I know it's probably going to take a couple weeks to get to you, but it's a package. So just FYI, be on the lookout for a package, Carol. Okay? Coming your way. Oh, type it in stop. There's a go-go. You're welcome, Barbara. Did you grab my email, Barbara? And my email and post office box are always in the About section of my tabs in YouTube. So, all right. You're welcome, Carol. Yeah, just be on the lookout for it. It's a package, not an envelope. So I splurged a little on you, Carol. Just saying, but you're worth it. All right, get your numbers in. Get your numbers in. Dun, 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 dun. I don't sing. I don't sing. One of the guys said, "Oh, Dee Dee, will you sing the Rose on Christopher's show?" I'm not singing the Rose. I'm not singing at all. I am not singing. That's as much as I sing. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Barbara. Can you show them? Can I show what? All this? No. No, Anna, I can't. I can show a couple. Oh my gosh. Girl. All right. 10, 9, 8. Uh-oh. What did I do here? Did I disconnect myself? Hang on. Where are you? Wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. I disconnected myself. Oh, wait. I'm trying to disconnect. Wait. Wait. Got I got two of me. It's not going away. I can't get rid of it. I'm trying to mute the mic. Let's see. All right, can you hear me now? I can't get rid of the other one. All right, can you still hear me? Ugh, wait. All right. Am I double? Yeah, I am double. All right, can you hear me now? Oh my gosh, I'm still echoing. Am I echoing for you? All right, let's do this. Stop. Let's go ahead and get this done. I wanna talk for a minute, and then I'll go out and come back in. Okay? All right, here we go. Uh, all right. 9. First 2 people. I'm an echo. First 2 people closest to 9 without going over. If everybody went over 9, we'll pick another number. All right. I'm going let's see. All right. Um, Annette had 2. Did everybody else go? Okay, so Annette, and I think everybody else went over. Annette, what color? And then we'll Then we'll pick another number. Oh my gosh. Pink. Okay. I think everybody else went over. So we're going to pick another number. Here we go. 49. I'll even come back in just a minute. Okay. Okay, Journey had 42. Is it Journey? Nope. Missy has 46. Is it Missy? Is it Missy? Missy. Missy, what color? I need a color. Then I'll even come back. Missy, a color. Missy. Blue. Okay. Now I'm going to leave and come back. Okay. Am I here? I'm still echoing. I can't get rid of that extra me. It won't let me exit out. Look, it won't exit it out. I don't know how to get rid of that. Let me try to mute. I don't know how to get rid of the second me. There's no I remove it, but it doesn't go away. Okay. I okay. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just gonna have to go. 'Cause there's too many. I know there's an echo because I've got 2 windows open, and the second one won't close out. It's my audio, not the camera. So I'm gonna go. Oh, let me put this link in again. All right, there's Christopher's channel. I'll be on at 2 PM. All right, guys. Bye.